Alright, so we are in the last video for Naga Siren. Last video, again, this is like how to. I'm trying to explain, maybe for noobs, maybe for people starting or not really understanding each ability, each hero. I cannot put this in a preview because this is actually on itself how to. And this will be separate playlists, so let's start. This is the Ulti, Song of the Siren. That is it. 7-second duration, so this is gonna last for 7 seconds. They are under the effect, they cannot move, they cannot do anything. So the hero is basically disabled for 7 seconds. And, of course, it would be kind of imbalanced if you could damage them. So, in that time, you cannot do anything. Stun them, damage them. It's not like they are even there. They are in a different reality, almost like. So hold on, where's my Annie? Sorry, I need to do something. Okay, she's gonna come there. Whatever. So yes, no damage from hits, from spells, nothing applies, okay? So how it's used, or for what it's used? It's actually very hard on the publics, which are, 90% or more even of games played in Dota 2. It's hard to pull off something amazing. You can see what I'll show you in the end. That's why I created these kind of heroes, that's what I want to show you. That's what will be in the videos about how Naga Siren is amazing hero. But it has even kind of a simple approaches how to use them. So let's say there was a team fight. Everything went to hell, okay, in the team fight. Failed. She failed, and black hole into the jungle. Hit nobody. So she's running with 1 HP. Of course you want to save Enigma even when she's stupid, so you cast Ulti. She can run home to base safely. 7 seconds, it's enough for her. Blink won't be enough, even close to being enough. So that is first use. Of course, the problem is that there's a radius. It's about one screen. It's about this screen, the radius. As you can see, it still hits the puck. But if I go a little bit below, here it won't hit the puck. So it's basically the screen right now of mine, of my game. That's the area of the spell. It applies even, as I said, I moved away from it, but if puck moves in it, it still applies. Now he cannot do anything. He screwed up, basically. He cannot do anything. So that is it. But the problem is that she's running, she's okay, but I'm still here. After 7 seconds, disable, mana steal, ulti, they'll kill me, and I'm carry. It's not like you are support, oh hey, I saved you. No, you are carry, you want items, you need everything in the game, basically, for your Naga Siren. So, you can do one thing. If it's really bad situation, she's running, and you can port away. Immediately the effect is off because you move the area towards your well. That is pretty smart tactique that you will use most of the times when something goes wrong. Let's say we are pushing the tower. It goes to shit. You are not able to push the tower. You do this. Okay? And you save your team. I saw one replay. Amazing thing. The whole team, 4 heroes, her ulti, and I think the whole team ported away. 5 heroes ported away in that time. It was amazing. They pushed it. There was like initiation, crazy fucking things. She completely disabled 5-man initiation of other team, and everybody ported away safely and happily. So that's that's the thing that you will probably use it most, kind of for escaping, kind of a smart escaping even for your allies and yourself. So always buy a port. If it really goes to shit the situation, ulti, port away, nothing can stop it. Nothing. Now, because the range is that much, that not even one spell in Dota, I think, will be able to counter that. Like the cold snap is still above the puck's range, so I don't think there's even one spell that can counter this. And if you are wondering, if there's like a blink, Let me actually know the range from a puck, so we can do this like this. Immediately. See? You are not gonna be able to cast, I don't think, anything. I can check if I queue it. Of course I... Alright, hold on. If I queue that...
None shall hinder me.
Of course, he's that stupid. Let Magina, by the way, is retarded a little bit. That's okay. No, you are... it's not possible. It's immediate, and it probably is programmed to be immediate. As you can see, it's not even heroes, or just the heroes that are affected. Neutrals. And everything basically enemy, neutrals, enemy creeps, enemy heroes are affected. I have a feeling that even this guy is gonna be affected. I don't know how this could be used for your advantage. Maybe they are doing Roshan, buying time for your team from top. It's possible. It would be definitely nice to watch. And of course these guys are immune as we... Wow, look at that. That's the new ones. Wow, they look pretty cool. They look definitely better, much more improved. So, thank you. That is it for the effect that it does. So Roshan, each creep, hero, ancients are of course immune to it. So, Pandarants, I think, I cannot literally create them, hold on, maybe I can. There's a limitation, by the way, I think about 5 heroes or something. Create hero, Pandaran, enemy. Brewmaster, sorry about that, he's Brewmaster in DotA too. Ah, we can't. Well, that sucks ass. I'm sorry about these neutrals, this was not planned, but we'll work with that. Alright. I cannot show you the Pandaran, but these are ancient, so they shouldn't be under the effect. I cannot actually freaking tell you. Okay, we will try it in the end of the video. I'm gonna make a new video about that. Like new game about that. So right now, that's the obvious thing, the porting away, you know, securing your team to safe return, or for safe return. The more interesting stuff can be done as a team. That's why I'm, you know, this is actually Team Hero. Its agility needs to farm, needs to have items, but it still is team worthy. That's why she's picked in DotA 1 as a, you know, competitive hero into those, actually any lineups probably. So, Seek, SK, and Enigma. Huge aldies, huge aldies. Channeling times are... It's level, okay, it's level 16. So yeah, let's show the level 16. It's 2 seconds, and now the Enigma Black Hole, of course, is instant. So if there's something like that, usually, actually, I'm saying usually, it's around the pushing thing, okay? You are, let's say, in a disadvantage. But with this, okay, I'm coming from base, let's say. There we go. So there's a preparation. Okay, and I can't really control 3 heroes because I can't really hotkey them, but you can see what I'm trying to say or trying to do. So right now, I'm gonna wait a little bit. See? That's the thing. I want to kind of show that it's possible. If they are not careful and you have something like this, can be Tidehunter for perfect ulti. Can be anything with the area effect. Earthshaker. Earthshaker basically just walks there. Again, it applies even to creeps, and that's important. Enemy creeps, it's gonna stop them. So you are not destroying their line. You just prepared perfect ulti without blink. He doesn't need blink, but the timing is crucial. That's why I'm saying you probably won't be seeing this in the real games, on the public games, because it's hard to pull up. It's hard to pull off something like that because people don't know. If you don't say I'm canceling that, people don't know. You can do like now, And you know what I mean? With the Enigma it's pretty cool because you know you can do this and she can actually pretty much easily do it because Enigma can actually do the ulti before, and it, you know, it won't do anything, but it will be there for the effect, immediate effect basically, so nobody can blink away or something like that. This combo is very strong, by the way. But then again, you know, if yours are a little bit smart, they won't be in a clump. But sometimes, if there's a team action, initiation, and that's the thing, quick initiation from a lion onto the Enigma. From a lion, I said. There we go. She's about to die. Everybody's jumping the Enigma, but right now... Okay. See? Like, it still can turn the fight very quickly against the enemy. Because if they're jumping the Enigma, I do ulti. Now we have 7 seconds to discuss. We can even freaking chat about our real lives. And then I can make this. She can start the ulti and I can minus armor, and here we go with the humongous damage. So the combos are insane. There's a million of them. The combination of heroes, as I said, Earthshaker is free ulti. Dagger farm, he doesn't need one. He walks in 7 seconds, even without boots. He doesn't need boots. You play Earthshaker without boots with the Naga Siren. Creeps are untouched. They are in a, you know, Earthshaker's ulti have the advantage that it's a huge range. Okay, so if you are in the middle of the fight, it will hit everybody basically. So that is it. But the problem is lack of communication. And I don't know, man. Like usually you'll be seeing that in the public when you'll be playing it. You will be using this as an escaping tool. You know, you can be kind of a dairy. Usually, you as a main carry without any escaping ability, you don't have anything other than you can cancel maybe stun with this or something. You don't want to go for some wild tower killing or something like that alone. But with the ulti, nothing they can do about it. If you decided already that you want a tower and you want to use the ulti to escape, they cannot do anything. It's simple. This range of that ulti is just that high or that huge, that high, yeah, I'm high, that huge that nothing can break it. And nothing can break it even if there's a fissure. It doesn't apply to actual Naga Siren because she can move around that. Like that's the thing. That's the positioning that you're doing in that ulti, and that is the whole thing about that ulti. So nothing can break that. Only you. So, and porting away is just easy as hell. So thank you for watching. This was a Naga Siren, you know, full hero with explanation of all spells. I'm not sure about few things, like how they are coded. That's the thing. Like I know how they work in Dota 1 with this hero, but the coding is definitely different in Dota 2. So maybe the end snare, I'm not really sure if it has same abilities or same statistics as the Dota 1 end snare, but that is it. And of course I'm just trying different things, so I like this style because it allows me to go for more in-depth commentary. People won't be like, oh my god, why you are explaining that spell for 10 minutes, it's so easy. Yeah, maybe for you because you know everything, but still you probably lose every single game or get reported in every single game. That's the probability. This is for people that won't listen, okay? That want to improve as a new players. And I just hope there are players like new players wanting to learn. And if they hear something like this, like just different situations, different ideas about that, they will be ready in a real game. So if you're playing with the noobs and they maybe watched my video of all these 4 spells, how they actually worked, and you know, they won't be confused about the new heroes, because I was always confused about Dota 1 about new hero, and I always jumped in the real game immediately with the new hero, and I was confused as hell, as the whole server was. We were stupid, okay? We were stupid. Day 1, 10 minutes in, new patch, fucking nobody knew how to play against him, with him, and it was terrible. But with the explanation for new players, and by the way, new players will make Dota 2 huge. The old ones, or the ones complaining, won't, trust me. If people would erase those complaining people, nothing would change. Only maybe better things would happen. So, thank you for watching. It's simple annotations, that's why they are there. It's one hero a week. So I don't want to even listen to something like, oh, I'm not gonna click on 4 separate videos. Because what? It's gonna load faster because the file size, it's lower. Okay, it's probably 6 or 3-4 times lower this file size, so separate video is gonna load faster than the one huge one at any point of a time. Okay, that's pretty much fact with how YouTube works. And I like how it's separate. You don't know how Ulti works, you go watch Ulti. You don't need to search, or you don't need to freaking... It's simple as it is. It's gonna be separate playlist, closer look. This will be called closer look on or at Naga Siren's Ulti. Song of the Siren or something like that. There's gonna be separate playlist with all these spells, how they work separately. Because somebody, okay, how this freaking spell works? He goes to that video, he types, or types like in a find, song or ulti, Naga ulti, and he finds that in 5 seconds in that playlist. Okay, this is much more than fucking separate, making separate videos, for me at least. So I don't want to listen even to freaking one complain about how this doesn't work, because this is much more than these. It's 1-2 individuals always, and it's pissing me off so much. I have to delete these comments because it's just they don't get it. Like, why am I doing this? Why it's bothering them? And I'm going on a rant right now, but just bear with me for 2 seconds. Why it's bothering them? They don't have to click it. Fuck them. I don't care for them. If they don't want to click it, they don't click it. I'm okay with that. I'm not forcing you to do like, click it, you motherfucker, click it, come on, click there, click. It's not like that. I like the fact that every single spell from now on, and they are very complex spells, will be separate. We'll have, each like a closer look. Preview is how it looks, everything together, and there are separate videos in depth. How the mechanics works. Sometimes, by the way, everything I'm doing is from my head. I'm not reading anything, so yes, sometimes I may remember something wrong, but then again, there are 100 heroes. I watched this, but then again, the funny thing is, there are no explanations of how it works in Dota 2. It was same thing with the Templar Assassin. There were so many things changed. Refraction, Psyblades. They work actually differently because they are coded differently. In Dota 2 they are much more effective than in Dota 1. Pretty much everybody agrees on that, who plays Lanaya right now. Refraction, you can blink while receiving damage, huge. So, it's not just about I'm saying something related to Dota 1, because that's the only thing I can relate to. If it makes sense. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you watched all 4 of those, you are awesome. Or you just wanted to learn something, or listen to me, how I feel these spells are used for. With the ulti, I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical about publics. I'm playing them not every day, but most of the time I'm playing publics, like 5 times a week, let's say. It's gonna be so hard. If it's not Enigma or something complicated, it's gonna be so hard. So if you are with somebody, tell them, you start it. You start a cast. Do this. I can cancel that in that time. I can see that. So, always I would recommend you, if you play Naga Siren and there's somebody like, let's go for synergy, like Enigma, tell him what it does. It's important to communicate at least before the battle, because in battle you cannot do this. Sorry, you cannot. So tell him, the Enigma, let's say, if it's, that there's gonna be animation and now he's gonna cast it immediately. For Grixis, tell him to start it, because he can do this, and the ulti applies perfectly. Earthshaker, again, tell him about this. there's like 0.5 seconds, and their HP bars become red. That's the time. That's the red light for him to go for it. So that is it. Thank you for watching. Again, I really want to push this style because it's not about one hero preview. No, it's about having all spells explained in a separate playlist. If it makes sense. And I think it does. Because each spell is that complex that I think can stand on its own, at least for upcoming heroes. We will have Kotl, you know, Keeper of the Light. It's a huge hero. That's we will have Nerubian Assassin, huge, also. Ulti is awesome. That shield, it's a pretty new thing. A lot of people are confused about that, how it works. A lot of people from Dota 1, a lot of people. I'm still, I think, receiving comments like, this is not how it works, it's Lincoln's. And I'm like, no, it's not. Whatever. So again, thanks for watching. That is it. Hope you enjoyed that. It's very simple to manipulate that, okay? It's gonna be, by the way, it's gonna take less your bandwidth, if you're wondering about that, because the file size is, I think, gonna be lower compared to the one video one, if it makes sense, I think. I think so, at least. That's, you know, that's it. Thank you for watching.